No one.
Hi, this is Adrienne Barbeau. Just call me Billy. Everyone does. And you're listening to withoutyourhead.com.
All right, it's Nasty Neil here, live at the Station of Decapitation Without Your Head from the 18th Annual Barry Live Film Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm joined by
Eddie LeBron, filmmaker.
Christopher Cito, actor.
Letitia Buchanan, filmmaker.
Now, you guys had some really cool shorts. You were in one of them. Tell everybody what they were.
We were here for two shorts. I directed Love and Hatred in Megawave City and produced her short.
Betty, director and co-writer.
And you starred in.
I starred in Love and Hatred in Megawave City.
Had you worked with them before?
This is my first time working with them.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to be part of this project.
Thank you for being
Yeah.
a part of it. You're
So-
a Love Your Face lifer.
Yeah.
You're stuck with us.
Part of the family. I love it.
So what made him right for the role?
Ooh, it was a combination of like stuff that we saw.
His self-tape was absolutely amazing. And I was telling him earlier today, once I saw it, I was completely and utterly obsessed. He's such a brilliant actor. He took the role to another level than what it was actually written.
And Love and Hatred, it's a pretty big story for a short film. Is there ever any plans to make it into a feature or a longer version?
Oh yeah, we have a whole feature. We have a series of films, well, romances and action. I jokingly call it the MCU, but I realize that's already taken the Megawave Cinema universe or the Megawave City universe. But we want to make Megawave, content in that world. So.
And for you to do a short film and like kind of find the character arc, was that difficult, in that short period of time?
We were just talking about how well it was written. And I just read between the lines and did what was on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also along those lines, like there's a lot of character arc and there's also a lot of background without showing everything. You know what I mean? So do you already, and the idea of maybe doing it as a feature, but do you already have that like already planned out, like the whole backstory between the two characters?
I have some ideas, but he is the mastermind behind the Megawave universe. But I will say, and this is a test to you again, I have to say, the character of Morgan, he just took it to a whole nother level that just gave so many ideas that can go into a feature form. But he's the mastermind.
Oh yeah, there's so many stories to tell. Like I'm ready to kind of explore that world. And I know you have ideas that you could do in that world. I feel like you could do the darker ideas. Like you have a lot of, because there is an underbelly into Megawave, and I feel like that's going to be your forte, and I'll deal with the actiony, romancy parts. So, and then we're going to run your character through the, rank him through the coals. Like,
Come on, Hint.
oh yeah.
And so Betty and this movie and the Love and Hatred has the same female star. Is that
It
someone
does.
you've worked with a lot before?
We have shout out to Shoshana Withers. Yes. And she actually she's the co-writer of Betty, and we
Oh, cool.
created that character together. And it was amazing watching her go from we shot Megawave first. So seeing her as a crime lord. and
Yeah,
then
two
seeing her-
completely different characters.
Exactly. It shows a lot of versatility
Yeah.
on her part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had her. Were both like written for her particularly, or
They were.
Yeah.
They were written specifically for her.
and what would she like to work with?
Oh, she was great to work with. Super professional. Loved getting into character with her.
She's very just focused, very undramatic when on set. Like she's just very like, she shares the same goal, which is let's give respect and care to what we're creating. Let's get the work done. On set, we never dealt with egos. We never dealt with complications. We were all there for the same thing. And when we went on set, we just knew we all wanted the same thing. So it was just a very communal, very like electrifying creative
I think
process.
that's because people will see like independent film and big films where like they work with the same people a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big thing is you find people you like to be around. You know, obviously they have to be talented, but if you like to be around them, it's equally as important. And you also have to trust them.
Yeah. I mean, our whole cast and crew, like we didn't have an issue with anyone. I mean, the only obstacle we had was someone completely out of our circle, a part of one of the locations that just was a happenstance. Like our whole circle of people was just like amazing. Cast was amazing, crew was amazing. Everyone always likes to work again with us because we go in with good intentions and you're allowed to have fun making a movie. There's a difference between just like jerking around and not taking it seriously, but taking it seriously, but enjoying the process. You're allowed to enjoy the process like you're allowed to enjoy life.
You notice the interconnection between both films. One of the news anchor in Betty was actually a club extra in Mother
nice.
Nature to Megawave City, and both films had the same crew on it, so it intertwines with each other. Very different. So different, but the same family.
Yeah. So the idea to expand that, would that be like a feature film or maybe even like a series if there's like all different?
I feel like we got so many ideas for both. Like I know Love and Hatred, we talked about series, we talked about feature. For Betty, you wanted it to be a part of an anthology.
Is actually written as an anthology. There are 2 other parts to Betty, and they all take place in the IntelliCore universe that Dr. Banta came from.
Okay. Have you got? Yeah, which we're all afraid of.
Oh, definitely.
It's weird. I've seen. I have some, friends in the indie world that really embrace AI, and I get it to some level. But the idea of like using it to like write scripts or
No.
completely create things is.
But that's what Betty is showing, how AI is becoming very human, and it scares me.
I mean, just in the short amount of time, look how much it's advanced. Because we used to make fun of like, oh, the AI things, they all have 6 fingers and all stuff. And it's way beyond that in just like a year or 2.
Oh, it is. I actually saw a story online, I think it was last week or the week before, where they actually have now AI robots that are created to serve your home, that does all the housekeeping, all the organization of your home. And I'm so glad Betty was written before that, so no one can say it was a copy. But it's so scary how what is on the page is actually becoming a reality.
So what interested you in the role? I don't know if are you a horror guy or are you a sci-fi guy?
More sci-fi guy
Yeah.
than a horror guy. I love
'Cause both these are definitely more sci-fi. There's horror elements to both, but more so Betty, I guess.
Well, it's always kind of been a dream of mine to be in a bit of a sci-fi film. I read into it that there's going to be a little bit of action. There's going to be an opportunity to work with prop guns, and I was kind of bought into that, right?
Yeah.
And I love Blade Runner.
Yeah.
It felt there are some aspects of it that felt like Blade Runner to me. Also, the story arc was really interesting to me. There were a lot of layers to his character that I found, and that was just so cool. It was just a really great opportunity to kind of like, try
everything in there. Like I said, there's action. There's an actual character arc of your character, and then there's a little bit of everything in the film.
Well, and then meeting these guys and kind of hearing the vision for what they wanted to do in this film, it was great. They pulled out all the stops. We had a stunt coordinator.
Have you done like stunts before, action?
I'd done some martial arts training and some kickboxing as well as some boxing. But this is the first time I've actually worked with a stunt coordinator before. We did that for almost 2 days. We did that for 2 days to make sure that we got all the moves down right, made sure that no one would get hurt. A lot of safety protocol involved with that. Then also with the I had worked with I had worked with guns on set before.
Yeah.
And even though we had some laser guns on set, we treated it like they were actual weapons, So it was just a really great project to be a part of, and really excited to have been a part of it and chosen for this role. Yeah,
It's our honor. You killed it. You did it. You elevated the material, made it your own, and exceeded our expectations.
Oh wow, thanks, man.
Had you directed like much action before?
Never.
Okay.
I actually just was brought in as a guest director on Love and Hatred, and that was my first time directing. But Betty is my directorial debut. It's
Oh,
the first film I've
congratulations.
ever directed. Thank you.
Yeah, very welcome. And what's the benefit of not only having your film at a festival but attending it?
It's really surreal, even though Betty's been and Megawave had been our life for a year. Actually, each time we see it on the big screen, it's so surreal, and it's such an honor to be chosen to play at these festivals amongst all of this talent.
Yeah, there's so many cool things, some really like crazy, wild stuff. And that's what's fun about the short block, because you get to see all different things from all different creators, and then you can follow them. You're like, oh, I like this person. Let's see what else they do.
Definitely. And in a lot of the films, we tend to be following each other at different festivals. So we get to see them again and again and see what's going on with them and even collaborate with them. For Megawave and Betty, we collaborated with people that we met at previous film festivals for another film that we shot. So it's nice meeting those people and bringing the talents together.
Yeah. Have you done many festivals before this?
I've done a handful of festivals.
Oh,
I
cool.
have, yes.
So what would you say the benefit is of doing festivals as an actor?
Oh man, it's the meet and greet. I used to like come to these events like hoping to get hired for another film,
Right.
but then it's more about coming here and finding new friends and building a community.
Yeah.
And so the community aspect keeps me coming back.
And honestly, Buried Alive really has that, which that's a festival I like the best, when you can tell it's like a community vibe, which like a lot of people come here every year, and everyone's really supportive.
Yeah, and then you can find. I mean, I'm a bit of a cinephile, and you can find like you have you get to talk about movies. You get to talk
Even
about
the theater itself, if this
Yes.
is like a super cool theater.
Oh, this
These
reminds me of the
old
theater that I
theaters
went
are
to as a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, no, no.
No, this reminds me of the theater when I was a kid. Like I saw all the Star Wars movies at a theater
Yeah.
like this. I remember seeing like the original Batman movie at a theater like this. It's really just it's great that we have this as a resource here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
100%. And
Yeah.
and it's a pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see. I took pictures of it. It's a pretty cool. Not just pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Has its own arcade machine.
Yeah, you don't see that. I've never seen one like that before.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah, I assume that's just not a common thing in Atlanta.
No.
Okay, it's custom. I got the lowdown on this. It is custom. We've got a lot of inspiration coming from different horror films. We've got like Nightmare on Elm Street going on right here. We got eyeball buttons. Apparently, it even smokes.
Yeah, I heard Blake mention this. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it smoke yet, but that's
Well,
That's
they
pretty
had it
insane.
smoking and it was setting off the fire alarm. So
All
they
right.
had to plug it. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they have the no smoking signs.
Yeah.
And so, what are you guys working on next?
In a few weeks, I'm about to direct my second short called Paralysis with two amazing actresses, and I'm really excited. It's going to be gruesome. It's going to be my first jump scare,
Oh, cool.
and no comedy elements in this one. This is about my struggle with sleep paralysis.
Oh, so it's very personal to you.
It is very personal. I threw in some personal experiences and then just embellished it a bit.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I assume you're working on this.
Yeah, I'm the DP, editor, and co-producer. I think a week from today we're supposed to do camera tests on the location to try to like really nail down the look. We want this to be terrifying and raw and just like a whole just level up from Betty and what we've been doing recently. Like was just we got to keep pushing ourselves. And then my next directorial project is pending. I haven't decided what, but I have like a bunch of ideas. So it's just like once I operate a lot differently than Letty. Like Letty is like a fountain of ideas. So she can just come up with something and write it. Me, I'm a very simmery person. I need an idea to hit me, simmer, and then I'll follow through on it. Sometimes it's easier to just roll with Letty's ideas because if I want to make a movie, I'm like, I want to shoot something. Letty's like, here's 20 scripts. Let's pick one.
Well, I think with people have different strengths, it can help. Like as a team, you know what I mean? Like one person excels at something, one person has a
I write pretty fast, but we also have Scurry in December that we're shooting another script that I wrote Yeah, one day shoot micro short about cockroaches taking over New York City.
Oh wow! All right.
Very relatable story
I
for
was
those who
just
live there.
Yeah, I was just there. So yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
everywhere.
Uh-huh.
There.
Yeah, and when I was there, everybody told me like, "Oh, make sure you don't leave like any food in your room. Like the mice will come." I was like, "Oh, okay."
The mice will come, the roaches will come, and now snakes. I saw
Oh,
snakes
wow.
in New York City for the first time across the street from my apartment. It's
No,
a thing in the park.
Snakes in the Park. It's a sequel to Snakes on a Plane.
It is
Yeah.
snakes in the park.
Snakes in the MF Park. But how about yourself?
I've got a couple things on the horizon, but you touched on something earlier that I want to bring back up.
Yeah.
Like at Love Your Face Films, these two, they complement each other so well. Like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, and even when you're on set,
Mhm.
it's like they're in lockstep. It's fantastic to watch. It really is.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a fan of both them and all three now.
Well, thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
We're a fan of you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for putting
Yeah.
it on your head for us.
I mean, no problem. No
Yeah.
problem. And where can they find you guys? Follow you guys? Not back to your home with the snakes in New York, but out and about online.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Christopher Cito.
Okay.
I'm at Eddie LeBron.
And I'm at Letty Mood, and we also have at Love Your Face Films on Instagram.
All right. Sounds good. And we'll talk to you again soon, or I'll talk to you guys soon.
I will be around.
All right. Very
It's a
good.
pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the festival. Have to be awkward and get in here and hit end.
I'm dancing.
Hi, this is Doug Paddy, Pinhead from the Hellraiser movies, and you are listening to Without Your Head. And you better keep listening to Without Your Head, or you will not only be without your head, you will be without your soul, because I will tear it apart.